Welcome back once again to another vlog. Right now I am in Niš in Serbia. It's the third largest city. I have Egil with me here, and we are currently walking around the Niš fortress, which has a lot of ruins from the Byzantine Empire. Here we have a vaulted building from the Byzantine Empire, which was discovered in 1982. It's quite large and you can even go into it. So here's the entrance to the building. I hope it's not too dark to see what I'm filming. Here's some kind of chute. I don't know what the purpose of it is. And here is the main room, which is very dark but also quite big. Oops. And over here is an opening to the surface. Looks like it's some kind of chimney that has collapsed. So this is an old blacksmith shop, which was housed in a powder magazine, which was built in the 1700s. Let's see what it looks like inside. Pretty dirty. When I was here 2 days ago, there was someone sleeping here, so yeah. So here's another one of these powder magazines. This one is in better condition than the other one, and it's not as dirty on the inside, or doesn't have as much trash. It's a little bit bigger as well. It's got like this corridor going around it. I hope there's not someone sleeping over here right now. Okay, good. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, we just arrived in Pristina in Kosovo, and it was quite an interesting bus ride. It was supposed to take just about 2 hours, but it took over 3 hours because passport control took a bit of time, and the road was really bumpy. And while we were driving into Pristina, the bus driver turned around and took a different route to avoid a police control, but yeah, we made it at last. And the bus stopped a bit outside of the city, but the taxi from the bus stop to our hostel cost only 5 euros, which was really cheap. And the taxi driver even called someone to look up the address for our hostel, so yeah, he was really nice. And yeah, right now we're at the hostel. We got like a 2 beds there, really nice. We also got a balcony. I don't know if you can see anything because of the reflection, but it's quite a good view. Good morning from another day in Kosovo. Behind me here I have the Heroines Monument, which is dedicated to the women who fought in the Kosovo War in the late 1990s. And it's also dedicated to the memory of the women who were raped during the war. This is the so-called newborn monument, which has been here since I think 2008, but I'm not sure. And it changes design every year. This building right behind the newborn monument is called the Pristina Youth and Sports Center, if I recall correctly. But it used to be called Boro and Ramis, which was the name of 2 Yugoslav partisans during the Second World War. One of them was Serbian and the other was Albanian. It was built in 1977 after a referendum in the city in 1975. So here is a statue of Bill Clinton right next to a street called Bill Clinton Boulevard. And it's because when Kosovo fought for independence, they got a lot of support from the United States and the current president Bill Clinton. Interestingly, after the whole scandal with Monica Lewinsky, Hillary Clinton officially supported Bill, but in private she didn't talk to him for over 6 months, until she called him in the middle of the night and asked him to bomb Yugoslavia. And within a few hours he had done so. This building that I'm walking under right now is the National Library of Kosovo, which has a really interesting design. It's quite modernist and it has these metal things, I don't know what to call them, all around the outside, which makes it look like it's wearing chainmail, you could say. It kind of looks like a prison. It's a very interesting design, I must say. Alright, we're on the bus now to Novi Pazar in Serbia. The ticket cost 8.5 euros, so it's pretty cheap. Alright, we're at the bus station in Novi Pazar. We've spent the night here, and now we're gonna try to find a bus to Belgrade. So we are in Belgrade now. It's a very cloudy or misty morning. The street we are walking on right now, where we also spent the night, is called Anti-Fascist Fighting, but in Serbian, of course. What's up? We are in Novi Sad right now at the Petrovaradin fortress, and yeah, you can enter it here. It seems to be pretty big as well. Hopefully there's not some homeless people sleeping in here. I think that if this place got a little bit cleaned up, it would be a great place to have a party. It's probably too dark to see, but there's a really fat rat hanging out in there. And there's also quite a lot of lizards on the wall here, so it also doubles as a zoo. And they're fast. Hopefully we're not gonna be attacked by some rabid rats in here. Sounds like some pack of angry dogs behind that wall. I think it might not be abandoned after all. Seems like there's some sort of garden here. A vegetable garden perhaps. And looked like someone was living in there perhaps. At least in one of the rooms. Now we're heading up to the top of the fortress. Hey. Psst, 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 psst. After a million steps of stairs, we've reached the top. And it's got quite a good view of Novi Sad. Behind me is the new high-speed train between Novi Sad and Belgrade, which takes about 30 minutes and about half the time of what the old trains used to take. A ticket costs about €4, and this train was built with the help of China and was opened earlier this year.